Thank you, Film Room, for your request for a swing analysis. You say that you are aware that you're lifting your head at the end of the backswing. Now, the fact that you're aware of it and can't stop it is sort of revealing. So there must be some reason for you lifting it. And the first thing I'd suggest is that you practice watching your shadow and just train your legs to keep your head still. That would be my normal reaction if the head was moving. In your case, I think I can be a bit more helpful than that, because there has to be something making you move your head even though you don't want to. So I think I see that your right arm, your left-handed golfer, is pointing with the elbow down at your hip somewhat. I can't really see the arm from the place where you had the camera. Now that tells me that you've set up in the way that was advocated by Ben Hogan 75 years ago, a great champion, but no modern champions do it that way. And normally, if somebody has the elbow like that, they roll the arm around them, and that takes the club away low and close to their hip, and usually with the club turning open. And then they have to lift up and make other corrections. Now, in your case, you're slender enough and agile enough that you just keep your arm in this position. And as a consequence, you get stuck very early in the backswing. This is about as far as you can go because essentially you haven't turned your body and your arm is tucked into this position that won't allow it to go around you. And so the only way that you could continue the swing is to actually lift your arms up against the resistance of your body and the urge, obviously, to see the ball with your left eye. So as a consequence, the club is looking at the ground constantly. And actually, if you leave it like this, it would want to hook around to the right. But you then make an effort to hit upwards to get the ball airborne. Now, I think all of those things can be improved. First of all, I'd advocate that you turn your left elbow outwards so that it's pointing at the target, what I call biased. Your right shoulder will be higher, your head will be tilted to the right. And then as you swing back, I would suggest that you try to get a full turn with your shoulders, let's say 90 degrees, so that your right shoulder is pointing down toward the ball before your hands are above your waist. It's fiction, but that's how it should feel. And allow the club to turn like a gate on the way back. Don't keep it looking at the ground. I know there are a fair number of modern champions who do it that way, but let's see if it is an improvement for you to have it more parallel to the line of your body angle at this point, halfway through the backswing. Now, if you've done that bigger turn, you may not see the ball so well with your left eye, but I think it'll be worth a trade. And you carry on by hinging your wrists, and your arms should be able to go up without moving your head. Now, as a consequence of this, if you guide, you're going to shoot the ball off to the left, and it won't feel like you've made a big improvement. So actually try to hit the shot I said earlier would be more commonplace if you have the club closed, which is to try to let the club come around you and hit the ball to the right. Go slowly, brush the grass, and see if you can get a climbing draw.